Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Operation Voss. I forgot what this was called. Banana Maca or whatever. This is Maca's Enigmatix Weekly that has taken me months now to get not halfway through. So I believe we ended on a solve because of my big old brain. And now we are moving forward with level 6 here. Pardon. I'm okay. So each level seems to be recruiting a new person here. And cat makes me tired, so that goes away. And let's read the story. I was so excited when Yoon accepted to join our team. Really? Yoon the Goon? He's a little trash panda. I've done some of Yoon's puzzles before. Playing with him basically means you are 3 steps ahead of everyone else. Interesting. Streets ahead. The problem is, he enjoys chess way more than solving. I love chess. I'm going to challenge Yoon to chess later. Thank you, Maca. So, the thing that, like, really sets me off is 3 steps. Let's look at the chessboard. It's been copied. So I guess I'm going to open this up in Photopea. That implies that that's important, right? If it wants to, please open. Hello? What? Sure, just create something. I don't know. This is being real weird. Okay. Did it not copy? Or did it not copy as an image? That's entirely possible as well. Let me refit this so it looks a little bit better. Bring up Maca's trial. Boom. Open the image in the new page while we're waiting. Alright, we'll slide this down. Where's the chess? Interesting. Alright. Made it a little smaller here. So it's not an image, it's this. Bunch of zeros, then a 1, bunch of zeros, then a 2, bunch of zeros, then a 1, bunch of zeros, then a 2, bunch of zeros, then a 1, bunch of zeros, then a 2, then a bunch of zeros. Okay. Interesting. Let's go decode. My smoothie's not very good today, just so you guys know. TV's nowhere here, smoothie in hand. I'm also thinking that maybe 3 steps not the name of the cipher. It's merely saying that there's 3 points of decryption we got to go through. Magic. 3. Seems like a good plan to me. Bam. Bam. What? Wait. Intensive mode. Interesting. Is there like a 0, 1, 2 code? This doesn't look quite right. So we could do some magic. That's my first way to go. So I find it interesting that if you ignore the zeros, you get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That seems important. But it starts with zeros and ends with zeros, which is weird. Because I was originally thinking that the ones and zeros were in pairs, but they're not, because like it's not 1 and then zeros, 2s and then zeros. It's zeros, then a 1, then zeros, then a 2, then zeros. Like, it doesn't quite click the way I want it to. Let's look at the chess game. Chess I'm a little bit more comfortable with. So I'm confident that these are all your pawns. This is your bishop. This is your knight or your horse. This is a rook. I would assume this is a king and this is a queen. That's what I would assume. I'm concerned more with chess than solving right now. Alright, so this is a really bad setup for white. I don't even know how white got in this situation, to be honest. I mean, it's not. It doesn't look like it's an impossible setup, but it would be a very difficult one to get into. Just because, like, the positioning of this bishop would mean that the bishop, which would normally be here, would have had to have come out to here and then retreated. And, like, to have done that with this pawn being here also would imply that either that move happened first or it went up here and then went this way. And then up and then back. In any case, what would I do if I was white? If I was white, I'd probably take this bishop with this bishop. That's the first thing that's jumping out on me. That is a great shout. That is a really good shout right there. I remember that Decadent Mind puzzle, so. So I'm just gonna look. I'm just looking at the chest right now. If I capture this way, that's a free capture. I think if I was playing black and it was black's move, I would do the same thing. No, you know what? If I was white, no, I wouldn't do that. Because there's this capture, but then you just get captured by this rook, and that's not good. There's also this capture here. It's a decent capture for black. Because the queen can't capture it, you would have to cancel it this way, and then you're kind of opening up this lane to the king. For white, it's a decent capture for white. I mean, you're just trading a pawn for a pawn. It's not the best thing. Yeah, I was going to count in a moment. I just wanted to look at chess, because I like chess. I'm going to break through this, but this is here. This queen super wants to come back here, but it's super guarded. Not a lot of good options for this queen, really. Alright, let's do some counting. Is there like a character count website? $192 total. So it goes 16, 1, 39, which is tough. 39, 2, 58. Glad I didn't count this. 8. 1. Five. Nine. 60, right? 60. I ran out of peanut butter for my smoothie, so this is like real bland. It's not real bland. It's real sweet. Is the problem. Yeah. All right. Just wanted to see the percentages and stuff. Thought that was interesting. All right. So what can we do with that? And what does it have to do with chess? The problem is he enjoys chess way more than solving. Except playing with him is 3 steps ahead of everyone else. The 3-step thing really bothers me. Do you think... Is there a mate in 3 here, you think? There might be. Because if the queen comes up here, bang, knocks this out. Now, see, there's nothing, like, for it to be a true, like, mate in 3, I opened it and didn't look. Who and where? Who's Nino? Who and where? Is this like a very famous chess game? Black makes more sense to me in terms of the moves that are there. Like, I understand how we got here a little bit easier. Except for this guy. I don't know how you got there. It's a weird one. What's missing from each? Because there has to have been a capture for this pawn to be where it is. That's just required. Yay! Yay, kitty pictures. So, just thinking. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so yeah. So what's missing from white is a rook. A rook was captured at some point here. Pawn-wise, 1, 2, 3. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this pawn probably captured a pawn. But they're also missing a knight, which is interesting. One would imagine, based on what's happened, what I'm seeing here, there was a castle that took place here. That's how this got on this side of this. This rook being open probably slid up here. Probably got captured by this rook. I don't know where the knight got captured. Maybe, whoopsie. Maybe by this bishop or this queen, but... Hint for this puzzle. I can't play chess. I can't figure out if there's anything in any number of moves. I don't know any famous games. I was going to start looking for a famous game. Like, who is playing this game and where was it taking place? Was definitely something I was considering. I mean, we could just do the binary thing, where empty space is 0. Full space is 1. I haven't seen anything to hint at binary other than the fact that a board is 8 by 8. Who and where? Because this is what I'm getting so far out of this. Problem is, he enjoys chess way more than solving. It almost seems to me like the clue there is ignore the game of chess and interpret this differently. That seems to be... Because this is kind of implying if you enjoy chess, you are not solving. That's kind of how I'm interpreting this. I was so excited when Yoon accepted our... Hi, Yoon. Just gotta check sometimes, you know. Playing with him basically means you are 3 steps ahead of everyone else. That's gotta mean something. 3 step, cipher. A classic cipher. Ooh. Where's... Invented by... So, alright, so the idea is each... Oh, no. Oh, okay, so it's saying like layer 1, so 111 is implying layer 1, column 1, row 1, so that would be an F. Okay. Oh, interesting, because it kind of goes like around. Interesting. So, based on what I'm seeing here, layer is first, 1. Then it goes row, then column. That's how we're getting A here. Okay. But that's encrypting. If I was decrypting, A is 1 through 1. No, it's the same thing. Alright, whatever. So, the thing is, it uses a keyword. I guess it could just not use a keyword. You could still kind of... You could still make this cipher without a keyword. But it definitely helps. In terms of encoding. Because I didn't know this existed until I Googled. And it's also one of the things I'm supposed to talk to when I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to go talk to Wikipedia, Decode, and I already talked to Decode. And I was like, 3-step, give me something. They were like, I don't freaking know. The how many character things? I got that. I don't know what to do with it is the problem. 16, 39, 58, 5, 9, and 60. Because I was staring at it, I didn't say anything out loud, but I was just kind of like, is there math that makes sense for the way that these numbers are moving? Like the 16 to 39, like is addition? It's like, because that's plus 23, then it's plus, what is that? 19. But then it's minus 53. That's odd. Plus 4, and then plus 51. That doesn't really make any sense. So I was trying to think if there's a way to kind of look at it like 16 to 39 is a process done once, and then 39 to 58 is the process done twice, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, no math seems to be a very common thing to consider. I mean, half the numbers are too high to just be letters. So it's not an A1Z26 cipher. You can't even break them up because the last number is 60. 60 doesn't work as a letter, nor does 0. So it's not like F something. F-Zero. It's a great video game. Why else? What, like... The big questions are why so many zeros, and then why alternating ones and twos, you know? Speak American to me, please. And I'll be as short as I want. I'm sorry, please help me. Oh, and total characters is 192. What happened to my voice there? My voice got super low out of nowhere. There's a total of... See, I can't even do it as a bit. I don't know how that happened. 192. 192. Is there anything particularly interesting about that number? I'm back in frame. 16. 16, 3, 32, 4. Huh. 8 times 24 is 192. So the fact that it's divisible by 8 I find suspicious. And that's all I have to say about that. It's a perfect like run on. Like there's no formatting to help us here. Sus. It's sus, right? Quackulator, can you come out real quick? I have a suspicion. First. Cool. I like that I can do math. Now, make my life easier. $64. So if 3 is important, when I divide by 3, I get 64, which makes me think of base 64. Or Nintendo 64. We're back to F-Zero. Was F-Zero on the N64? I think it only was on the Super Nintendo. Anyway. But what do I then do with this? Mark, I don't know what you're reacting to. Are you reacting to F-Zero? Okay, here's what I did. I counted the total number of characters here. And that got us 192. There are 192 characters here. Most of them are zeros. A couple of them are ones and twos. I was then thinking about binary, because you mentioned that the chessboard is 8 by 8. And I was like, hey, is 192 divisible by 8? And it was. It's 8 times 24 is 192. And then that got me thinking, well, maybe I should divide by 3 since the whole 3-step thing. And that got me 64. And 64 is a very suspicious number. Some 64 that's actually related to chess. Chess 64? Think that was a game? This is more for me right now. Yeah, virtual chess. Yeah, look at that. This is where you wanted this to go. Look at this. Nothing says chess like a giant endowed woman beating someone with a fish. You know? Chess. The way it should be. big-breasted woman with fish. Not it. Not it, turns out. What does Base 64 look like? It looks like gibberish, right? Nom 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 nom. That's what we wanted, right? Nom nom nom. I didn't think that was gonna work, but it was worth checking out, you know. Binary? That's not what I wanted at all. What's 64 in chess? What is 64 in chess? It's not the rank of all the pieces, I don't think. It's 3 chessboards. That's how many spaces there'd be. No, that's not true. It's way more than 3 chessboards. What's 64 in chess? What? So how many spaces there are total? 8 by 8. Right? I'm sorry. I really can't math today. No. 64. Okay. So it could be referring to 3 chessboards. 3 chessboards would be the number of spaces. Would be 192 spaces. So let's do this. God damn it. Hold on. So if I get this down to 64, this is now 1 chessboard. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Copy image. Photo P. Hey, it worked that time. What do you know? Boink. Alright, so before we all go to Ruby Tuesdays, get some curbside pickup. Go away. We're solving in pink. So if we go back into this, one, two. That's interesting because it's implying that's a move that could happen. That's a move that could technically happen. You know? In chess. I gotta get the cipher again. Hold on. Well. Then if I come in here, I gotta make myself another chessboard. Yes. What would your question be? I hope this is how I do it, because I really like this as a concept. Oops. Two questions in my puzzle. Answer them. So I'm saying that the rook moves down. or rook to... Hold on, let me just finish this thought. 128, okay. Yeah, rook to A1 is what I'm saying. Rook, I think that's how they do it. Rook A1. Think that's the shorthand for rook? RK? Rook? Maybe RO? Alright, back to this. We gotta get this down to 128 first. Or you know what I could do? It's a lot easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's got to be a knight move, right? Yeah. 1, 2. So that's the knight to B1. And then we just do that with the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest of this actually doesn't matter. Chest. Where's my chest? Rook to d5. Is that the answer? Something birds? Something birds? To you I say something birds. Birds. Oh, that's because the K shouldn't be there. Ratbirds? Oh, no. Rook to a1. Knight to b1. That should be there. I thought that was left over from the rook. Rook to d5. N for knight. Rainbirds? I'm gonna get demonetized. Thank you so much for joining me for another Patreon exclusive Banana Mama's Operation Voss. Thank you. That was a really good one. I really did like that one. There's a couple guiding hand moments in there, I think, but that one made me feel really smart. I feel like I got most of that on my own, and that's what's important. Puzzles. I'll be back tomorrow to do another one of these because I'm a week behind. So, bonus one tomorrow. Might be a short one though because I got other things I got to record. But thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Operation Voss. Be sure to subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/plus2comedy if you want to join these cool people for just $1. And if you're one of the YouTube crews that are watching this on a month delay, then please be sure to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time. Boo doo 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 doo.